What's up, pedal nerds, nerdillas, nerdazzles, and this time, anti-distortion freaks. Huh? Oh, that was a great phrase. This is cold coffee out of my Thomann cup. Thomann, music is our passion. It is their passion. They are passionate about music. Go there, check it out. Thomann. Cold coffee. Here we go. We're looking at the Evolution Orange Underdrive by Mad Professor, which is a concept that is so freaking weird that probably most of us completely ignore the pedal. Once you have it, it actually fixes a problem that many of us face, which is a great sounding amp that, depending on the guitar you're using, is too driven. For example, with my Purist guitars, with my PRS engines, they are pushing too hard, most of them. I have a whole bunch back there, SC245, SC250, Swamp Ash Special, and here my Modern Eagle 2, that's my baby. And they're beautiful guitars, but for some reason they're all pushing the front end of the amp a little bit too hard, which is when I play clean sounds. I love the Maybach that I have and the LSLs, those single coily vintage kind of output guitars, because they don't drive the amp. Now, what if you have a guitar that drives a bit harder, has a little bit more output, and an amp that simply won't be clean? You have a vintagey kind of plexi, you have any kind of vintage one-channel amp that you really like, and maybe that in a live situation, you have in that one setting that is just the perfect amount of breakup to push with the tube screamer and all this stuff, but no clean. What do? Frickin' bring in the underdrive and you're done. So how does it work? I thought magic. Magic is pretty much how the underdrive works. Apparently, what drives the tubes into the breakup and the distortion is a thick mid-range. And funny enough, for clean sounds, you don't necessarily need that thick mid-range. You need sparkly highs, maybe some lowage, but the mid-range can be thinned out, and I think that's exactly what the underdrive is doing. It thins out your mid-range, and it actually manages to get a freaking clean sound out of something that's not clean. It takes distortion and overdrive away. Let me demonstrate. And not with a high-end, super boutique one-channel amp, but with an amp that I wish was a little bit cleaner. Demo coming up soon, which is the ENGL RockMaster. That thing is a beast. The demo is coming, but let me just illustrate a little bit without the underdrive. The clean channel is not a clean channel. The clean channel is actually a rhythm channel, and then the lead channel is what it says it is, a lead channel. That clean channel of that amp is all you need for a rock rhythm. Check this out. It's going, by the way, into the Torpedo Studio on a 412 IR, impulse response. So if I crank up the gain there, it's a beautiful rhythm sound, and the lead channel can go further from there. Beautiful leads. This is a killer amp. But if I'm in a live situation, it doesn't give me my clean. Not the one I want. So here's the clean. Obviously, I can get the gain down a little bit more, but at some point the amp just like, it's not pleasing anymore. So here we are with the gain set where it's now, which is about 10 o'clock. it's not clean. And it doesn't get an awful lot cleaner than that. So yes, I can roll back on the guitar. But it gets a little bit, it's not what I want. So, bring in the underdrive. It really works. That's all you need to know. So volume, mid, bass, and treble. Obviously mids, if I add the mids, then we have the same problem again. We will get a little bit more dry. So while we take them away, obviously you can get less and more brightness. Mad Professor themselves, they say, well, obviously this isn't going to make a Fender Twin out of your Marshall Plexi when it's cranked. Obviously not. But it can generate a usable clean out of an amp that otherwise doesn't have that flexibility, or in this case really just doesn't even go there at all. So if I had the ENGL where I have it now, I could get a decent rhythm sound out of it. That's a pretty damn clean sound right there. And that's really all that it does. Yes, I know, folks, this is a very short review because what this thing does is to the point and it does it well. Yes, I could have shown you way more amps, but do I need to? For me, this RockMaster 20, I think it's called, it's a brilliant amp. It's really good. It costs $800, and it was a problem child. Because when I'm going to do the demo for this is a problem. It is a problem that it cannot be really clean. I'm going to include the underdrive in my demo for the ENGL, saying if you're looking for a rock amp with a killer lead and a great rhythm, but pretty much no usable clean tone, get this in addition to it, maybe later when you have a little bit more money, and it will transform your ENGL into the clean sound that you want. There are other amps that have similar problems. Let me see. Gigmaster 15 ENGL, kind of similar thing. The PRS SC20 had that problem. Obviously single channel amps like the Blackhearts, when you have them just where they're nice, but then they're breaking up a little bit too much. You know the problem. The Mad Professor can fix it. It is a great idea, one that no one else has tackled, and I think they mastered it. Mad Professor, crazy people, were they from Finland? I don't even know. Up there somewhere. Way to go, MP.